Alright guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we are gonna talk about my misadventures in the land of ice and fire. We're talking about nature's masterpiece. We are talking about Iceland. So we're gonna take you through today of some tours that I did. I'm gonna take you through the cityscape in Reykjavik as much as possible. We're gonna talk a little bit about my misadventures, meaning how I became lost or went missing, quote unquote, in Iceland. I'm thinking of doing a separate video for that, or maybe I'll put it at the end of this video. You'd have to stay tuned to see. But let's just get right into the video, shall we? Mwah. So a quick disclaimer, I lost most of my footage on my first stop at the Blue Lagoon. So what you're seeing is a time jump hours after being there. Alright, so the Blue Lagoon, it is a geothermal spa. It's high in silica content, which gives it its milky blue-like color. It will destroy your hair, guys, so please soak your hair in conditioner when you get there. They tell you that. Or if you could wear like a shower cap that could protect your hair from the water completely, that's even better. The water is super warm, it's luxurious. I believe the heat comes from a lava flow that's close by some geothermal power plant, so it doesn't matter how freezing it is outside when you step out that water. When you step in, it's just a completely different story. It's like a reprieve. I remember screaming and running into the water, and everyone maybe thought, oh my god, she's so excited. I wasn't excited. I was running in sheer terror because outside was so cold, and the heavy winds in Iceland, don't get me started on that, does not help the cold, okay? So, but other than that, it's just once you touch that water, heaven.
First step is exfoliator. This is to remove the skin, but this is not recommended for sensitive skin. Do you have sensitive skin?
Kinda, yeah.
So you have to skip this one.
Okay, yeah.
So you start with the silica mud mask. This is deep cleansing mask. It purifies and straightens your skin, body, and food. Leave that on for 10 minutes and avoid the eye area.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so I got to give it out to my girl Francesca, otherwise known as Fancy_this on Instagram. She's a fellow traveler. She's amazing. We met in the locker room, at the lagoon. We hit it off right away. We agreed to take each other's footage. Granted, I lost mine, so as you can see, I'm using her phone. That's her phone. She had a common sense to bring a protective case. I was overconfident because I was told my Samsung S23 Ultra was waterproof, but I didn't account for the silica content, which would have destroyed my phone. She was amazing. We had the same vibe. Girl, I love you. Love you. Hey guys, you wanted the Blue Lagoon? There it is. It's raining, it's misty, it's foggy. I can't see 10 feet in front of me, but this is the Blue Lagoon. This is Iceland. Don't you just No, I wasn't drunk. Okay, so I've left the Blue Lagoon now, and it was time to venture out into Reykjavik to meet my food tour group with Wake Up Reykjavik. So with any tour group, my group was very eclectic. We had London, we had the United States, we had Brazil, we had Puerto Rico, we had me, who is Jamaican, I'm sure, other nationals that I can't quite remember. My group was a pretty good one. I think everyone almost unspokenly agreed to have a good time. We laughed, chat. Most of us are pretty gregarious, and who wasn't still at least could enjoy themselves in a manner that they felt comfortable, which I loved. I love that about traveling. I love meeting other persons who live up to the base meaning of travel, which is to wander, to discover, to connect, and to engage. And I found that, I'm not gonna lie, I was very fortunate. Everyone's talking about the fermented shark, which they had. Hell no, I'm not trying it. Tastes like meat. How do you know what it Meet Jalitza, who loaned me her phone throughout the night. Thank you, darling. Exactly. No way in hell I am not trying fermented shark. I'm about to try fermented shark. Actual shark.
Just get ready to drink.
Can I just swallow and not chew?
There you go. Yeah. No, chew it.
Smallest fathers, what do you think? Just don't breathe as you chew it.
Don't breathe.
Got it. I don't want it. Just do it.
You probably have worse things in your life.
That's protein.
This whole oh, she's gonna throw up.
Decided to make it permanent just for the rights. So they repainted it here every year to sort of keep it fresh and rainbowy. That's a word, right?
And that's the best food tour guide ever. That's Dave, not Ben. Dave, if you know, you know.
This also could be like someone's grandma's area. It's a common area probably for the grades.
So good.
Why is it so quiet, guys? It's creepy. It's just creepy. These were some of the foods that we tried throughout the night. Oh my god, it was heaven. It was absolute foodgasm. Alright, so it's now nighttime. We've come to the main heart of my whole trip to the Arctic Circle. I'm doing Iceland and I'm doing Norway. Booked it in both countries. It is time to head to my Northern Lights tour to see the Aurora Borealis. Okay, all right, here we go.
I don't think so. No.
What in the mediocre hell is this? What is that? Haven't been planning for months and months, going for my Schengen visa, saving, taking a 17-hour flight, losing my phone, digging up heaven and earth to try to get footage for this night. It's in the freezing cold, can't feel my fingers, toes, lips, anus, ear, everything. And this is what I get? You must be kidding me. Where's the dancing lights? Where's the explosion of colors? This looks like it's in a blind person coloring book. Jesus. Alright guys, so it's day 2. I'm going on a full day tour of the Golden Circle. We're at the Hiiiiii volcanic crater. Yes, I'm butchering the name. Like most things in Iceland, it was formed as a result of a erupting volcano. It is massive in person. Those little sticks that you're seeing at the top, yeah, they're not sticks. They're people on the other side. And that's how wide it is that they appear as minuscule sticks. Next up on our list is the Fridheimar horse and tomato farm. Yes, I'm butchering the word again. I'll put the name. Here we got to meet the horses, pet them. We were treated to a mini horse show. And look, I think he likes the camera just as much as me. Sure, but I think this may be the only place in the world like this one here. It's not just that they grow their own tomatoes, but they make meals consistently or mostly of tomatoes. So tomato soup, tomato bear, tomato ice cream, I think. Yeah, I've never heard or seen anything like it before, and it is so yummy. That is the tomato soup and bear. That's the one I tried at their restaurant. It's so cute. So here we have Gullfoss waterfalls. It's again, like everything in Iceland, quite massive. It's on this wide open stretch of land. It's quite powerful actually. I think it's considered to be one of Iceland's best waterfall, if not the best. So they say. I've seen others that I liked more, but hey, that's just me. It was at this waterfall that I connected with one of the fellow travelers on the trip. Her name is Rita. She's from Lithuania, but she's now based in London. She's an artist. She did a 15-second sketch of the waterfalls. I'll try to show it to you. The winds were heavy, so the phone and my hands were just rattling, but it was just such a surreal moment watching someone trying to capture that beauty in such a small space of time. But it's a good feeling. Rita, keep sketching, keep being the artist that you are. It's quite an amazing moment here. We took some really bad photos, of course, but they were in the moment and they were honest. We had an amazing tour guide. Her name is Monica. She's on Instagram as Your Guide Monica. She had a waterfalls that she wanted to show us. It was not a part of the itinerary, but she thought it was just as beautiful and it deserved to be noticed. So she brought us there, and I must say I much preferred it to Gulf Coast Waterfalls. So thank you, Monica. I appreciate it. We all do, actually. Alright, so the fifth stop is the geysers. Honestly, I could have done without seeing this. I know it's a part of the itinerary. It's just this ugly, smelly, rotten egg type of land with a bunch of erupting geysers. They're not even that spectacular in my eyes. I know some persons there were ooh and ah. I don't know. It's lost in me, but I'll show it because I went there. It's a part of the video. But let's move on. All right. So it is day 3 or day 4, something. We're doing the South Coast and Katla Ice Cave tour today. Oh my god, if there was ever a tour that I could rebook, this is the tour. When I say Iceland is majestic, it is the land of the gods. I mean, I'm so sorry my phone was broken on this tour. I did get a few pictures from some persons that are on the tour, but I'm telling you, oh my god, just let's get into it. Alright, so we're in this volcano desert, and I've know I've used that word before, but this is like volcano desert. There wasn't any active ones, but you can see the signs of volcanoes all around. You can see the little boulders every single where. You can see ridges or hills that look exactly like the shape of volcanoes that you would have saw in school. It's the jet black sand. We went at the time of the day when the sun was hitting just right, so you got that golden glow. It's the ice on the mountains, and it sort of alternates. So you have these black volcanic sand, then ice, then black volcanic sand, then ice, etc., etc. And it just together with that repeated pattern, it just created something that seemed out of like some sort of storybook or something. But let's go into the ice caves to see what it's like.
Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
This is a public service announcement to let you guys know that the tour did not only consist of Katla Ice Cave. However, that was the only footage that I have. Remember, I told you guys that I have a broken phone. But just to let you guys know, we also went to Skogafoss Waterfalls. I'm butchering that. I'll put the name up top. And we also went to Sellandfloss Waterfalls, whatever that is. Very, very pretty, both of them. I would recommend them. They're stunning and towering. However, I have no footage of them. Later in the evening, we also went to Renisvarja Black Sand Beach. That kind of looks like the entrance to the cave that Dumbledore took Harry when they were hunting for Voldemort's Horcruxes. But hey, what do I know? Now it is time to head back to all things Reykjavik. Alright guys, so I'm back in Reykjavik, Iceland. I did fly to Norway for 3 days. I'll have a separate video covering Norway. But I realized I've never actually let you guys see where I'm staying. And this is the view from where I am. It's just across the street. So I am on the waterfront. But yeah, let me introduce you to Reykjavik. Today I don't have any tour plan, so it's going to be an open day where we explore the city of Reykjavik together. Here we have the Sun Voyager, which is a famous sculpture in Reykjavik. Persons go crazy trying to get a photo next to it. I don't really like it, maybe because I'm freezing to death taking this footage of it for you guys, but I'm gonna move on. So that was where I'm coming from, where the Sun Voyager was. I came up the hill Now I'm at this intersection right here. This is another part of Reykjavik. As you guys can see, it's not all fire and ice, but it's still extremely cold. I finally reached the, to the Hiiiiii church, whatever it goes. And I'm gonna give you a better angle. It's quite massive in person. Like, this is making it look quite slender, and it's just not. It's quite massive, it's quite wide. Let me go over to try to get a better footage. So for a better visual, damn, and it filled up the screen. So those are the ends, and we go all the way up. At this point, I know I'm approaching hypothermia, but I'm determined to see this landmark that Icelanders adore. That's in the heart of Reykjavik, so let's go take a look inside. I looked over and saw a jar and pen and paper, I guess for you to leave your thoughts behind, your hopes, your message, anything really that you'd like to say. And I thought that I would share something with whoever reads this later on. So I thought, I hope you find love, peace, and a profound purpose that inspires you to do good and be better. I hope the same for me. All my regards, Camille from Jamaica. Alright, so now I'm in a restaurant that I had no intention of coming. I just came to use the bathroom, but what they have looks so good that I decided to stop and eat here with money that I don't have, but I'm definitely gonna do it because, guys, just look at this. Yes, your eyes are seeing right. It's a soup bowl made entirely of bread. I don't know how they did it. The bread is edible, so you can always eat it when you're done. I did not. This is quite a sizable bowl. I know you're not seeing it right, but so original. Alright, so let's go. That's local Icelandic fare. So I'm gonna try it and I'll give you my honest opinions. It's okay. It's okay. The soup at the tomato farm, I think, was a little bit better, but it's okay. But it is a decent amount and it warms you up on a very cold day, so that's a plus. also a bit cozy in here. Yeah, I like it. I like the decor. It feels very kick back. Yeah, it's a good vibe. Now I have this and I'm gonna try the bread to see how it is. Alright, let me try dipping it in the soup. It's better with the bread and butter. On the iconic Rainbow Street. I had some difficulty getting here. Took forever, but here I am. Rainbow Street. Hi. Hi. Alright, so let me give you visuals. Alright. There we are. Of course, I had to set up my camera to do that usual carefree, unaffected, lost in thought, pensive little walk that we love to do, that we all know it's phony but effective nonetheless. And there I am, at your service. You're welcome. So it's my last day in Iceland. I head back home tomorrow. I was thinking of booking another Northern Lights tour to sort of make up for the first one, or maybe do snowmobiling or hiking the glaciers, but after a quick consult with my bank account, I decided I was simply too poor to continue. So it's time to head home. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Join me in my next video as I explained how I survive a foreign country, that is Iceland, without any phone, any way to contact my family or the persons that are doing my tours, my bookings, my accommodation, how to get around. So join me to see how I survive that misadventure. Thank you so very much. I love you. Mwah. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you soon.